G'day everyone, we're now under the van. Remember earlier when I showed you the base plate? Let's have a look where that is. If we have a look up here, you can see it. There it is there. That's the base plate. There it is coming through. A couple of things about I want to point out. See how it's well sealed? We're doing that so there's no dust entry. And here are the associated connections that I showed you earlier. This particular one here is the intake. Now you want the intake running the opposite direction to where you're going, otherwise you're just going to be sucking all rubbish in. So in our case we've run it down the side and it's running away from the van. This particular one here is the exhaust. The exhaust runs around through here. Here's the muffler unit, and then it runs down to the side, out to the direction out to the side over here. In addition to that now is the fuel line. So if we were to trace this all the way back, it comes over here to the fuel pump. Now, a little bit about that fuel pump. When you're installing it, you want to make sure you've got it at an angle, because it's set to control at a metered rate, and therefore you're going to make sure that you're never going to have air in the system. So at the angle. The other thing is, if I just wiggle it, see how well it's rubber mounted? One of the issues a lot of people complain about diesel is the noise and the ticking. If you rubber mount everything, you're not going to get that situation. So therefore the line then runs back up into our tank. Lastly is the electrics. So we have one of those connections that I talked about earlier. It just connects in here, we chase that around and it goes back up into the inside of the van. So that's what it is underneath. The next job is to have a look at how it all fits inside, so that we've got a nice warm RV.